Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our start from scratch run here on Elmcreek. And I had actually been delaying recording some episodes because today, as of the time that I'm recording this now, the new DLC was coming out, the Pumps and Hoses or something like that, where it's going to help you kind of manage slurry and stuff like that, which didn't really apply to this particular playthrough. But I usually try to wait. If I see a DLC coming up soon, I usually kind of like to try and wait for that, because a lot of times with those DLC, they'll come out with, patches alongside them that might update things, fix things, or maybe even new equipment, things like that, that we can get even for free. Well, what I did not realize was that the Pumps and Hoses DLC is not a Giants DLC. It's made by a third-party company, apparently. And so, therefore, not only is it not a part of the Season Pass, which was a little bit of an eye-opener, it also, since it's not an official DLC, it's an official DLC. It's just not a Giants DLC. There was nothing else that came out with it alongside it. So, I waited for nothing. No big deal. I could have just done some recordings over the weekend, which I was waiting for. But, oh well. We'll get things going anyway. But I'm not going to get the Pumps and Hoses one anytime soon. I mean, I paid for the Season Pass for a reason, because I knew I was going to get all the DLC that I thought I was going to get, right? And there is still one more DLC that's coming out, which is the expansion pack. We get that apparently as a part of Season 1. But, I mean, I'm not really going to use any of the Pumps and Hoses stuff anytime soon, probably, so I'm just not super keen on going out and getting that right away. Maybe if it goes on sale at some point. I don't know. We will see. Or if I come up with a specific reason why I feel like I need it. But until then, I guess I'm going to be pretty happy without it. So if I do not have that one, just FYI in case you wanted to know. All right, let's get into this. Up next for us is literally just to go to the next month and get ready to fertilize our grass. So let's get that going. And kind of go from there. Let me get my little calendar up. So we're in the month of October, which would be time for us to plant barley. Did we already plant the barley? We did not. So we do need to plant the barley. And wait, do I have this right? I think I moved some stuff around, and I don't think it's quite right where I want it to be. We do want to, let's see. The grass presumably is just, yeah, it's growing, so it's not ready to harvest yet. So we do need to fertilize it at least. And I guess we need to go ahead and plant the barley this month as well. Anything over here that we care about? Not really. I mean, it's a okay tractor. I mean, for the price, but it's not anything that we specifically need. Let me get you started on the fertilizing first, because we know that, well, presumably that needs to happen. Yeah, we're a little bit short on fertilizer, so we will go ahead and get this rolling. Oh, yeah, not enough money. That's fine. Borrow a little bit. All right, well, that's rolling. Let's check, see if there's any contracts that have come up. As you can see, the UI for this has changed a little bit. The special contract mod that I used has made some updates, which is pretty cool. So which means I can actually remove contract types that I don't really care about. For example, I removed the baling because I mean, they're very lucrative, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not planning on doing any baling anytime soon. I don't think any of these harvesting contracts are necessarily anything that I feel like I need to pick up. Plowing, not so much. Cultivating. I mean, the cultivating is not bad. I might actually borrow equipment from this one and actually just accept that contract straight up. Because that cultivator should be able to take care of both of those pretty quickly. Yes, I know, I'm just pushing it. But I was like, you know what? Let me just go over and get my weight anyway. I'm already set up on it. Don't judge me. I do silly things. Alright, let's come over here, and I don't know if it matters which one we knock out first. I'll just get 39 first because it's the close one, I think. There we go. You are just all sorts of confused, my friend. And stuck as well. There we go. Alright, get this guy rolling. You're almost done. Once we get done with all the fertilizer, we will then go get our seeding done. We definitely need another tractor at some point. Would be nice to have a couple things going at the same time. I mean, we did kind of sacrifice our second tractor to get a mower. So if we hadn't bought that very expensive mower, we would have another tractor right now. But it does so much for us when it does it. Granted, we can only use it, really use it for one specific thing, but it does it so well. All right, when's our next sell? Eggs in November, according to this. Unless that has changed, which sometimes it changes between, it seems like it changes between when I load the game up and everything. Still November, good. Should be, I mean, if it's already at 12.33 and it's supposed to jump up quite a bit in November, according to this, should be a pretty decent price. Although, to be fair, I actually don't know how many eggs we have over there. I'll go check in a second. All right, let's see how many eggs we got. I think we've already loaded up a couple, didn't we? Yeah, we have. Yep. Oh, actually several. Do have 2 full pallets now that we can go ahead and load up, I suppose, while we're thinking about it. And since it's a new month, I suppose we can... Oh, that lady can't... She can't walk her path because I'm sitting here blocking it. That's kind of funny. Let me see. What's it for? Full only... Okay, so it's already set to the filter for it. So I guess we can just do this. So there we go. A couple more. Alright, fine, lady. I will be nice to you. Goodness. Make me feel bad. Come on, chickens, eat all your food. All right. Speaking of chickens, how are they doing? Doing their thing, I guess. They're being chickens. Not really much going on with them, I suppose. You're doing all right. You are theoretically done. Okay. Then let's get this dropped off. All right, barley, let's go. And this is a month that you can be planted in, correct? Yes. Wait, you're not ready to harvest, are you? Did I miss something? What am I looking for? Up here. You are. Okay, so no, we need to mow that first. Now I'm remembering kind of what we were waiting for. I was just talking about this mower being here and one specialized thing, and it's not even doing it right now because I forgot. Oh. I guess I need to get me a forage wagon. I guess the little dinky one will work. Except that it doesn't take the stuff, does it? We're able to see which ones do. I think it's like an extra. Yeah, here we go. Additive. I mean, we don't really need the additive, but it's not that much more, to be fair. So we might as well. Do we have any space for this? We have space. Not much. Technically do have some space, though. Well, once we add on the mowing and stuff, we should have time to finish up those cultivating contracts now. It's a nice sized cotton field. To be fair, we're not going to use all this before we sell it off, but it still should add a decent amount to what we've got. What is it, like 5% increase, I think? I can't remember suddenly. Which maybe not a lot, maybe, but I still think it would be worth the, it's at least worth the cost of the silage additive. Maybe it's not worth the extra cost of the, you know, adding that onto the trailer itself, but it really doesn't cost that much, so I don't know. Something to think about. Well, specifically for this one field. I mean, our other 3 fields, when we do those, I think it's definitely worth it. But for this one field, maybe not so much. It's hard to tell. Sport tractor has seen better days. But man, it's gotten us a long ways. 71 hours on this tractor. Actually, I don't remember if we got this one brand new or not. So I might have had some hours on it already. A trailer. We need to balance out that that where the land is touching, or where the chicken coop is kind of dug in a little bit. We need to kind of even that out. It's not a lot, but still some. I mean, is it worth the couple $1,000 we spent on this? Let me think. It'd be about 40,000 plus a little bit more. Actually, it might be about 60,000 liters, all said and done. I'll have to do the math here in a minute. See if that's actually worth it for the $2,000. Probably not at the end of the day, but let's see. Silage at a good price would be, let's call it 200. 60,000 liters would be, I think, $1,200. Okay, so no. $12,000? No, surely not. That's not right. 60,000 liters. Possibly even a tad more. Because I'm counting this trailer at 20,000 per, but it's obviously a little bit more. Let me think. 60,000 liters. 60 times 200. 12. It's $12,000, right? Like that's a lot more than I was expecting. I don't know why I thought one little round of the field would be quite a bit less than that. Is it 1-to-1? That might be a thing. No, it's 1-to-1. It's actually going to be about almost 70,000 liters, isn't it? So, even more. All right, let's finish this up and then start planting our barley. Chickens are going to get hungry again. So yeah, we barely use any of the silage additive, but again, it's not that expensive. I actually don't remember. It's been a while since we bought any, so let's check here in a second. Let's see, on our pallets. I mean, $3,000 for 60 liters, and we're wasting 8 liters. So I mean, that's what every $1,000 is 20 liters. So we're listing about $500 worth, maybe $400 worth. It's not terrible. We're going to be okay. All right, let's go get this picked up, get you started. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll finish up the barley planting as well as the cultivating contract and go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.